Here, they're in black and white, and every member of this audience can listen to the recording. It's 54 minutes long. It's all in public. You can Google it right now and listen to it.
And listen to it all.
Why'd you help them?
First of all, I didn't help them.
You did help them.
No, I did not. I certainly didn't.
You're saying you didn't do anything for them. You didn't.
Well, wait a minute.
I already have my team working on this again. That's not you?
I have my team assisted with the information that led to the prosecution and conviction of these people.
No, you didn't. You didn't lift a finger to prosecute them. No, you did not.
No, because it was a federal prosecution.
You had, BS. You had whistleblowers come to you as early as 2019.
You're the one talking BS.
Hey, listen, it's my time.
Doesn't know what you're talking about, sir.
No, sir. You now have encountered the truth and you don't like it. Why'd you take their money? Why'd you take their money?
I didn't.
You took $10,000.
No, that's a false statement.
$10,000.
I've watched a lot of heated hearings in Washington, but this one was different. What started as a routine round of questioning turned into a full-blown political explosion. Senator Josh Hawley confronted Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison face-to-face over what he called one of the largest fraud scandals in state history. We're talking billions of dollars, campaign donations, secret meetings, whistleblower warnings, and accusations so serious that the word indicted was actually thrown across the room. Let's break this down step by step.
Senator Hawley.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Ellison, let me start with you. You're the Attorney General of the state of Minnesota. Do I have that correct? That's a yes?
Sir, you're aware of my job. You know the answer to that.
You're not going to answer my questions? Are we going to start this way? Are you the Attorney General of the state of Minnesota, yes or no?
You know the answer.
Mr. Ellison, you're in my courtroom now. You're under oath. So I suggest that you answer my questions. You the Chief Law Enforcement Officer of the state of Minnesota, yes or no? Let's try another question. Are you familiar with the $9 billion in historic fraud out of your state, including the $250 million in the Feeding Our Future program alone? You familiar with that? Don't turn to the pages in your book to get your potted answers. Are you familiar with it? Yes or no?
Yes, I am familiar with it.
Very familiar, aren't you? Because the people who ran the Feeding Our Futures program came to you in your official office in the state capitol December 11th, 2021, and asked for your help in getting investigators off their backs. They complained to you for upwards of an hour about state investigators going after them, and they begged you to help them, and you agreed to it, amazingly. And we know you did.
That's not
because
true.
It's all caught on tape.
Yeah,
every single sentence is caught on tape. Here's what you said. Let's take a look.
You
said, it's not a question. You said to them, send me the names of all these folks who are investigating them. You said to them, send me their names. And I'll take that list, and I'll call the person over at Education who was investigating them and say, what's going on? Why am I getting these complaints? Then he went on to say, I already have my team working on this. What day should we get together to discuss it again? You made pledge after pledge to them. You said, we've got to make sure this guy who's investigating them stops it. You said, you have my attention. I'm concerned about this. You said, let's go fight these people, meaning the people who were investigating the fraud. Why'd you do it? Why'd you help them?
Are you going to let me answer?
Please, we're all ears.
So first of all, you're cherry picking quotes out of there.
Why did you help them?
I thought you were going to let me answer.
Why did you help them?
Are you going to let me answer?
Why did you help them?
You let me answer and I'll answer you.
Tell the truth and I'll let you answer.
I will tell the truth.
Good.
Let's do that.
That'd be a nice change. Why'd you help them?
Now see, Mr. Chairman, I didn't come here to be insulted. I came here voluntarily.
You came here for the truth. Let's have it. Why did you help them? The quotes are here. They're in black and white, and every member of this audience can listen to the recording. It's 54 minutes long. It's all in public. You can Google it right now and listen to it.
And listen to it all.
Why'd you help them?
First of all, I didn't help them.
You did help them.
No, I did not. I certainly didn't.
You're saying you didn't do anything for them. You didn't.
Well, wait a minute.
I already have my team working on this again. That's not you?
I have my team assisted with the information that led to the prosecution and conviction of these people.
No, you didn't. You didn't lift a finger to prosecute them. No, you did not.
No, because it was a federal prosecution.
You had, BS. You had whistleblowers come to you as early as 2019.
You're the one talking BS.
Hey, listen, it's my time.
Doesn't know what you're talking about, sir.
No, sir. You now have encountered the truth and you don't like it. Why'd you take their money? Why'd you take their money?
I didn't.
You took
No, that's a false statement.
$10,000.
No, that's a false statement.
$10,000 9 days after the meeting.
False statement.
You took $10,000. Here's what happened. They went to your office.
They
solicited money from you. They solicited help from you.
That's also wrong.
They came to your office. It was your official office. You met with them for 54 minutes.
No, they didn't.
asked you for help. You pledged it to them, and they talked repeatedly about money. In fact, it's all they talked about.
That's a lie.
Money, 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 money. They said, we will put our dollars in the right place. We will support candidates that will fight to protect our interests. You replied, that's right. They said, if you are securing your donor base and securing your power base, you can act the way you want. You replied, money is freedom. They said the amount of money circulating, I'm reading the transcript, the amount of money circulating in our community today is powerful, and we haven't realizing it in a meaningful way. And you said, give me the specifics. And 9 days later, you took $10,000 from people who were then indicted. It's in your reports. Why'd you do it?
Sir,
was it worth it?
You know what? This is a theatrical performance.
This is the truth. This is what accountability looks like, of which you've had none. You helped fraudsters defraud your state and this government of $9 billion, and you got a fat campaign contribution out of it. You ought to be indicted.
True.
The moment Senator Josh Hawley began questioning Keith Ellison, the tension was obvious. Hawley immediately pressed Ellison to confirm his role as Minnesota's Attorney General, the chief law enforcement officer of the state. It wasn't a friendly start. Then Hawley dropped the headline number, $9 billion in fraud connected to Minnesota programs, including $250 million tied to the Feeding Our Future operation. That's when things escalated. Hawley accused Ellison of meeting with individuals connected to the program in December 2021. According to Hawley, the meeting lasted 54 minutes, and it was recorded. And that recording became the centerpiece of the confrontation. Hawley claimed that during the meeting, Ellison asked for the names of investigators who were probing the fraud. He alleged that Ellison offered to contact officials and question why complaints were being made. According to Hawley, the language used in that meeting suggested cooperation with people who were under investigation. Ellison pushed back hard. He accused Hawley of cherry-picking quotes and distorting the context of the conversation. He denied that he ever helped fraudsters and insisted his office contributed to prosecutions. But Hawley wasn't done, because the next allegation was even more explosive. Hawley alleged that 9 days after that meeting, Ellison accepted a $10,000 campaign contribution from individuals later indicted in the fraud case. That's when the hearing went nuclear. Hawley connected the timeline, meeting first, donation second, indictments later. Ellison flatly denied taking money in exchange for assistance. He called the accusation false. He called it theatrical. He rejected the idea that campaign donations influenced any action from his office. But the back and forth didn't stop there, because Hawley introduced another angle, whistleblowers. Before we continue, if you want breakdowns of major political moments like this without spin, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. These hearings move fast, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Hawley claimed whistleblowers approached Ellison's office as early as 2018 and 2019 with fraud concerns. According to Hawley, nothing happened. He argued that the only time Ellison became actively involved was after meeting with individuals tied to the program, and after campaign money entered the picture. Ellison rejected that narrative completely. He insisted his office helped support prosecution efforts and said Hawley was misrepresenting facts. At this point, the exchange became personal. Resignation demands, accusations of lying, raised voices, interruptions. The chairman eventually stepped in as time expired, but the damage was already done. The confrontation had gone from policy debate to political warfare. Here's why this matters. The Feeding Our Future case is one of the largest pandemic-era fraud investigations in the country. Billions of taxpayer dollars are involved. When questions arise about who knew what and when, accountability becomes the central issue. Hawley framed this as a case of a top law enforcement official potentially aiding fraudsters. Ellison framed it as a political attack built on mischaracterizations. The truth? That's what investigations and prosecutions are meant to determine. But politically, this exchange will echo far beyond that hearing room. This wasn't just another Senate back and forth. It was a public clash over power, money, and responsibility. Josh Hawley walked into that hearing ready for a fight. Keith Ellison walked out denying every major allegation, and the American public is left with serious questions.